How you doing, boss? What's up?
Your driver's license is suspended. Did you know that?
No, I got it right here. I do have a gun in the glove box. It is locked right now, so I have to unlock it to get that out.
Okay.
What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? So as you guys can guess, this video is going to basically just be about gun control and about the situations that have been going on recently in the news about, banning AR-15s, all this bullshit that's just been going on. You know, they're calling for stronger gun laws, stronger gun control. I guess they banned the bump stocks now. You can't own a bump stock and all this other jazz. I got some very, very sad news for everybody out there in the world. Some realistic news for everybody out there in the world. Banning assault rifles, banning guns, banning ammo, banning knives, banning chokers, and banning rope is not going to stop anybody out there that wants to hurt somebody or kill somebody from doing it. They will always find a way to accomplish their mission. End of discussion. So I thought a good conversation today would be with Zach, my 13-year-old boy here, on the subject, because he's unfortunately in that age range of where these things are happening, unfortunately, and I like to make sure he's aware of the situations and what he can and can't do if a situation were to arise in his area per se. My biggest gripe, here's my biggest gripe. One of my biggest gripes is we got all these people that are complaining about gun control, and they're complaining about assault rifles and full autos, which none of the weapons that are on the market that you can't get without a Class 3 license. You get a full automatic weapon of any type. Considering the bump stocks, and there's other triggers out there on the market that will accelerate the rate of fire on a AR-15, it's fine. But you have to legally have a Class 3 stamp and pay for that tax stamp and have a background check done in order to have a fully operational automatic weapon. So that's one of the big things I think is really dumb. Banning these bump stock stuff, it's not going to solve nothing. People are going to be able to do what they got to do or do what they want to do no matter what. Am I right?
Yeah, you can get pin and a sear off the internet and do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you really, really wanted to, you can get an auto sear and you can drill the hole in your AR-15, and guess what, guys? You have a full auto. It's not that hard to do. It really isn't. There's people out there that do it. Not me particularly. I don't do that stuff because that's illegal without the Class 3 stamp. But there's people out there that do that stuff. I highly doubt they're going out and shooting up crowds of people, though. So, that's one of the big things. Now, here's a suggestion. I know there's a lot of talk about teachers carrying guns in schools and stuff like that. I have a much better suggestion to solve all of our issues with school shootings and terrorist attacks and stuff like that. You know how many unemployed veterans there are in the country right now that are looking for jobs to do, that are mentally sound? First off, they're mentally sound, they're unemployed, and they're veterans. So they have, for the most part, proper training. They're mentally sound, so they're not going to go nuts on people, and they're unemployed. Wow, look at that. 3 things that now have solved that problem. Put a veteran in front of a school to protect children. Properly train him or retrain that veteran to, do what he has to do to protect those children properly without hurting himself or hurting others. No wrong in that. I'm sure there's plenty of veterans out there that would be more than happy to take the opportunity to, take extra training or extensive training classes in order to do that job for a certain pay, whatever that may be. Problem solved. Who's going to get into school when you got a veteran that is well armed and a veteran that is well trained and responsible enough to be able to take on a threat of that nature? They did it in the Marine Corps, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. They did it in those branches just fine, and they did it at 18 and 19 years of age. So if they were good enough to do it then, they're good enough to do it now. That would be my suggestion to solve a lot of the issues that are going on in the world, or at least in the United States, when it comes to mass, shootings and stuff of that nature. Now, it's unfortunate that we live in a time where we have to put armed guards in place to protect our children and to protect our families and our loved ones. It's a shame. But unfortunately, times have changed and we have to move on. We have to overcome and we have to adapt to those changes because the world's never going to be the same, guys. We're not living in the 50s anymore or the 60s. You know, it's 2018. Things are a lot more dangerous and it's a lot more crazy out there, and we got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean?
Getting rid of the guns is going to do nothing. If you want it bad enough, you're going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, look, they got rid of the guns in Australia, didn't they? You're not allowed to own a gun in Australia. So guess what happened? The murder rate went up because of stabbings. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, come on, man. Like, people don't get it. Like, you don't blame the spoons for getting fat, do you?
That was a bad analogy. That was
actually a really good analogy. You know what I mean? Like seriously, there's a lot of fat Americans out there. You're not gonna ban food. You're not gonna ban spoons. You're not gonna ban McDonald's and Burger King. Of course not. Of course not. You're gonna be like, oh, you guys should exercise. Oh, you guys should stop eating food. Well, it goes the same for guns, man. It really does. Assault rifles and you know, pistols and all that jazz. You know, it goes the same way. Unfortunately, we can't catch them all. That's the thing. You know, we're not going to be able to catch everybody out there that's nuts and wants to get a hold of a rifle and go out and, like, blast people the hell off this earth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sucky part. But, you know, I hate to say it, you know, but people have been killing each other for a very, very long time. They've been doing bad things to people for a very, very long time. You know, the unfortunate part is we probably hear a lot more about it because it's more publicized now, as per before it wasn't really publicized. Or we didn't have social media that was, you know, within a few seconds of each other, to where, you know, something happened in the world and literally 10 minutes later you're hearing about it on the news. Where back in the day they didn't have social media outlets like we do now. So, you know, something would happen in, you know, Indonesia, you know, a mass suicide of 1,000 people would happen, and you wouldn't hear about it for 6 months. You know, so I think that plays a little bit of a part in the situations that are occurring, because mass media is so much more involved in everything. You know what I mean? That cop was like staring me the fuck down. Staring me down, man.
He wants to race. GTP versus cop?
GTP versus cop.
He'll win the silver play button.
Oh yeah, I could give the silver play button to the officer.
Sir, I have a present for you.
He's probably gonna pull me over for vlogging in my car.
Distractions.
Distractions. Maybe it'll light me up.
Should we look or should we not look?
Don't look.
Don't look.
But yeah, guys, you know, pretty much that's my views. That's, you know, Zach's views on how things are going. You know, I know it affects him a lot too. You know, and stuff.
Bonus clip, guys. Getting pulled over. This will be interesting.
What the fuck? I didn't do anything.
You missed some guy doing an illegal
So we got pulled over by a cop. So
he's here to talk to us about gun control.
I guess we are. I don't know. He was behind me for a while, and I don't know why he's pulling me over. My plate's good and shit.
It's the same one that we were talking about giving the play button to and stuff. So
I'm not giving him the play button now.
Yeah, no play button now.
All right, behave yourself. How you doing, boss? What's up?
Your driver's license is suspended. Did you know that?
No, I got it right here.
My computer's telling me it's suspended. You have your registration and insurance?
Yes, I do. I do have a gun in the glove box. It is locked right now, so I have to unlock it to get that out.
Okay.
Just so you know. I'm going to check my center, though. Hold on. I might have it in here, actually. Yeah, I know I had a fine up here at Ephrata, but I paid that. And then I didn't hear anything. I thought everything was good. Oh, this is like back in October.
So you paid the whole fine?
Oh, I paid the whole fine right up there and everything,
you paid
yeah.
the rest, reinstatement fee with PennDOT?
I never got a letter for that, so I didn't think I was fine.
Okay.
So I never got a letter, so I just kind of figured I was good to go. Yeah, my shop's actually right up here. I was thinking about just heading up there and having you pull in there, that way you're not on the road, but
It's okay.
I didn't want you to think I was running or something, you know what I mean?
That's
Because
okay.
I won't get away, so.
Do you have your permit to carry with you?
Yes, I do. Maybe I should give him the play button.
Seriously, like.
I'm not giving him the play button. Comment below.
Yeah, comment below.
Should I contact this officer and give him the play button?
Instagram poll.
Instagram poll. This vlog went a little bit different than I thought.
This is the bonus clip, yeah.
This is the bonus clip. There ain't no bonus about it.
Bloopers.
I think he's writing me a ticket. He's
He's gonna come up to the window and he's gonna be like, meow.
Oh my god, Zachary. You're so messed up, dude.
Who out there's ready for Super Troopers 2? Woo!
You're messed up.
Not paid promotion.
Not paid promotion.
Want to get in a police chase?
No.
Never mind, okay, never mind.
Hey,
Here's your
boss.
paperwork back.
Thank you, sir.
That's some bad news for you.
What's the bad news?
So your driver's license is suspended. I have to send it back to PennDOT.
You have to send my driver's license back to PennDOT?
Right. Paperwork.
Well, how do I get my driver's license back?
They're gonna have to reissue another one.
Wait, they're going to have to reissue another driver's license?
Correct.
How do they do that?
You're gonna have to contact them. There's probably a reinstatement fee that you didn't pay.
Okay.
So once you pay all your fines off, PennDOT has a reinstatement fee that they require to validate your license again once it's become suspended.
Okay. So I guess I have to contact PennDOT then?
Right.
Alrighty.
Make sure all your fines are paid off.
They're paid. They've been paid for over 2 months now. They've been paid. So.
Contact PennDOT, have them
Alright.
8283. I didn't write you a ticket for it. Okay?
Alright.
All this is stating is that I'm sending your driver's license back to PennDOT, and you get a copy of this.
Okay. How long does that take? Because I need to drive. I got kids and stuff. Like I don't have no other transportation.
It's,
So
I don't know how long it takes.
Like.
To be quite honest with
Are
you.
so they're not going to send me that one back. They're going to send me a new one or something. Alright.
You sign here is just stating that you're acknowledging I'm seizing it and sending it back to PennDOT.
Alright.
You said your shop's right up the road?
Yeah, I'm right up the road here, like right behind
By
Heggy.
Haggis.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you're going to have somebody give you a ride so you get this all squared away.
Can I at least drive to my shop?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Okay, but I didn't give you a ticket, so you have no more fines or anything with me.
Alright, cool.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thank you.
So that sucks. What do we do now?
Well, I guess we can't do any more vlogging in the vehicles.
That's what we have the thing for, the gimbal.
The gimbal, oh my god. So this cop took my license. I don't have a license now. He done ganked that shit. It's like, I've never had that happen before. So I guess I gotta call back PennDOT and check with them guys and see what the hell's going on and get a new license. Alright guys, well that was pretty exciting stuff right there. I just went and got my other kid. But the officer did come back. I basically, my license was suspended, basically. And I didn't realize my license was suspended because of a previous fine that I paid months ago. And it ended up being suspended. So I ended up contacting beautiful PennDOT in Pennsylvania here, paid my registration fee, and the nice officer of Ephrata Township brought my, or Ephrata City or whatever it is, the Miserable Building of Ephrata, I don't know what they call it. But he was nice enough to bring my license back up to the shop to me. So I thank him very much, and I thank the Ephrata Police Department for understanding the situation so well. And there he is, pulling somebody else over. He is getting them today, guys. Holy smokes. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. What an exciting day. Deuces.